What's up everyone, Monkey Demon 109 here, bringing you an Assassin's Creed Revelations gameplay. So the game type we're playing today is Deathmatch on Castel Gandolfo using the Bombardier. The abilities I'm using are Bodyguard and Morph. The perks I'm using are Silent Hunt and Enhanced Autobash. The kill streak I'm using is the kill 5 regular and the loss streak is Vision. So if you don't know what any of those do, check that description box below. I will put in a small description of each of them, which is really just a description that you get when you're looking at the ability to like buy it or whatever. But you know, that description will be there. So right. So this gameplay is, you know, not the best. Like, it's not the best score, but I thought that there were some pretty good stuns and some decent kills in there. So like, here is a good example: punch her in the face, and then this guy looks suspicious, punch you in the face. So anyways, so things like that. That's why I uploaded this video. But anyway, this video I'm talking about the crafting abilities. So right now you're looking at the closure crafting abilities, and basically what happens is that there's three different things that you could customize. If you do customize, it costs 80 points, 80 Abstergo points. And you get 2 points to, you know, put it into whatever you want. And what I've seen is that usually two of the three things is cooldown and duration. So cooldown, like, you lower the cooldown from 60 seconds to 45 seconds or whatever. Duration, you like increase the amount of time that something happens. And both of these things are pretty useful, but really you have to kind of like understand how you personally use something. So to start this off, I want to explain like how this used to work in Brotherhood. So what happened was, like, you got a challenge, let's say for Smoke Bomb, and you had a challenge for ways that you need to use it. So for example, like if it was like stop your pursuer and then stun them, you'd have to do that enough times, and then you would get some sort of like additional bonus for Smoke Bomb. So it'd go from, like, you know, I don't actually remember what the things were, but say that you need to use Smoke Bomb to stop your pursuer and then stun them while they're in the Smoke Bomb or whatever, and then that in turn gives you a rapid reload. You know, that actually doesn't really make sense to me, but you know, say it was something like that. In Revelations, if you buy Smoke Bomb and then if you're a high enough level to use the crafting abilities, you can just craft it however you want. And what this actually does is it makes, for me personally, it makes it so that I feel like I didn't earn the little bonuses or the difference in Smoke Bomb. So like, I didn't really earn you know, getting a faster cooldown on Smoke Bomb because I just bought it and then crafted it in whatever way. But so keeping on Smoke Bomb, so the three things for it is cooldown, range, and duration. Now the cooldown at the base is 60 seconds. If you put 1 point into it, it goes down to, I believe, 55. 2 points into it, it goes down to 45. The range at the base is 3.2 meters. Put 1 point into it, it's 3.5. Put 2 points into it, it's 3.8 meters. What's the other one? Duration. So at the base it starts at 3 seconds, and then 1 point is 3.5 seconds, 2 points is 4 seconds. And so you really got to decide how you personally use Smoke Bomb. And for me, I like to use Smoke Bomb a lot, and really I mainly use it to block pursuers and stun them. So I use it more defensively. Sometimes I'll use it offensively, but not nearly as often as defensive. So for me, cooldown makes sense because if I'm going to basically be waiting until my pursuers are pretty close and then throw the Smoke Bomb down so that, you know, they get caught in it. So range isn't really a factor. Duration is definitely not a factor in that if you use it defensively, because you're going to throw it down, they'll be caught in it, and you're just going to run up and punch them in the face, and it definitely does not take 3 seconds to punch somebody in the face. So that leaves only cooldown. For me personally, for a defensive style player using this ability, cooldown is the only thing that makes sense. If you use it more offensively, then maybe range, maybe duration, because you'd use it in a very specific kind of situation when you have the time to focus on somebody. You really want to focus on somebody and get like a poison off or just a regular focus kill. Those things make a little bit more sense. So yeah, I mean, that's the main thing to think about when you're using these crafting abilities. And there's actually some things that, I'm going to test this out later when I have time and when I remember. But there's some things that, like, don't make sense at all. Like, for disguise, they have this thing called effect visibility. So it starts off strong at its base, and then it goes to medium and light as you put more points into it. I haven't tested it out yet because I'm kind of looking at it like, what the hell is this? But hopefully I'll test it out within the next few days, and I'll post a video and I'll just mention it or something. But for me personally, it seems like strong effect on visibility of other people is what you want more than light. So I don't know, but if you have the Abstergo points, if you get them easy enough, then I would say that you can kind of poke around with this sort of things and figure out what you like. So for me, like, I can get like 200 something Abstergo points in a session pretty easily. But really, I kind of hate to spend 160 of those points just looking at crafting abilities and figuring it out. So my advice for choosing what types of things that you want to change about your crafting ability, look at the numbers and kind of think about it in terms of how you're going to use it and how it's going to help. So we'll just stick with smoke bomb to make this consistent. So like 15 seconds less on the cooldown is quite a lot. You can use that a lot more. So that is something to look at, and then compare it to 0.6 meters more range. To me, that is inconsequential. It doesn't really matter if it's really 0.6 meters. Come on. Duration 4 seconds. That's good for focusing, for like figuring out people or whatever. But generally, I don't usually focus that much. I'll do it every once in a while, but I try not to overdo it. Unless if I'm like an assassinate and I've stunned my pursuer or something. That's basically the only time I focus. But even then, you don't need smoke bomb because they'll be down for a while, unless if they have resistance or whatever that perk is. So yeah, so just look at the numbers, think about how you use it, how you use this ability specifically, and make your choice. And you can like split it up. Like for Bodyguard, I split it up between duration and range because I really wanted both, but having 2 points in one was like too much. So I mean, you can customize it like that, and that's like basically the only benefit of this. But really, I do feel like I haven't earned it with this new crafting system. But it is a cool, I'm glad that they're trying to figure out new ways to make this game fun, and they're trying to, make it more and more unique. So I mean, it is a good step forward, but for me personally, it just doesn't really. I just want to feel like I earned a certain ability, like a rapid reload smoke bomb. I want to feel like I earned that sucker. But anyway, that's really all I have to say about crafting abilities. So just for the last minute or so, let's talk about the gameplay. So right now, I'm pretty sure that I am really close to second place. Like, I'm first place right now, but second place is kind of close, and I luckily get the stun right there. And there's actually like some parts in this where like weird stuff happens, and Deacon falls down there, so I get the kill pretty easily in the most subtle way possible. And yeah, I think any of these Templars with like the mace and all that is kind of ridiculous because it's just not really subtle at all. But whatever. Whatever. I mean, I guess it's alright. And at this last little part, you're going to see 2 pursuers on me come up, and then my target, and I won't ruin it, but I try to use my abilities to get my pursuers down. So there's one pursuer. I use Bodyguard, which he comes up and kills. So I get the lure. I stun my other pursuer, and I didn't have enough time to kill my target. Like, it wouldn't let me. And then I die. How unfortunate. I don't even know how that guy killed me, because I'm pretty sure he killed my pursuer. Whatever. I don't know. I'll look at it later. But anyway, that was the game. So the final score was 4,900 with 9 kills, 10 deaths. Second place was 4,150 with 10 kills and 5 deaths. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Put your 2 cents about the crafting abilities in the comments below, and I will see y'all later. Bye.